Welcome to my channel Coin Wealth USA. Get ready, because today we are diving into a coin that might be lying in your drawers, resting in your old coin jars, or even floating in your wallet, and it could be worth an astonishing fortune. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the legendary, mysterious, and jaw-droppingly valuable 1988 Liberty 5-cent United States coin, a nickel that has stunned collectors, rocked the coin market, and now commands a jaw-dropping $44,000 million in market value. So, sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and prepare to be amazed as we journey through the epic story, unmatched value, and shocking hidden worth of the 1988 Liberty 5-cent coin. This is more than a coin, it's a treasure chest in disguise. Scene 1. Origins and history of the 1988 NICKLR story begins in the late 1980s. The year is 1988, a time of booming innovation, cultural evolution, and political change. In the heart of the United States Mint in Denver, Colorado, something remarkable was happening. Amid the roar of machines and the scent of metallic brilliance, millions of 5-cent coins, nickels, were being struck. But among them, one version stood out, the 1988 Liberty 5-cent coin. Minted with precision and pride, the 1988 nickel features the iconic portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, a design created by renowned sculptor Felix Schlag, which first graced the nickel in 1938. But in 1988, the Denver Mint added subtle changes and a unique charm that now sets these nickels apart from any other. The D mintmark, just to the right of Jefferson's portrait, signifies that it was minted in Denver, one of the most important coin production hubs in the world. But not all coins born in Denver were ordinary. A select number of 1988 nickels carried errors, die varieties, and conditions so rare they would become the stuff of legends in the coin collecting community. Scene 2. Design elements, and what makes IT specialists take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, we see Jefferson facing left, his noble profile capturing the American spirit of liberty, justice, and leadership. The inscriptions read, "In God we trust, liberty," and the date, 1988. Along with the small but significant D mint mark dot on the reverse, we are greeted by Jefferson's beloved estate Monticello with its neoclassical dome, windows, and elegant pillars etched in fine detail. Above it, E pluribus unum, the low, United States of America, 5 cents, and the proud name, MONTICLO. But here's what separates a normal 1988 nickel from the ultra-rare multimillion-dollar ones: striking errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and full steps at Monticello. High-grade condition nickels in MS67 and above that survived circulation in near-perfect form. Uncirculated rolls discovered in private collections, untouched for decades. Even subtle design anomalies like a misaligned mint mark or an unusual metallic tone can elevate this coin from pocket change to treasure trove. Scene 3. Circulation, mintage, and hidden TRASURES. Now you may be wondering, how many of these coins were actually made? The answer might surprise you. The Denver Mint struck approximately 662 million of the 1988 Liberty 5-cent coins. Yes, that's a huge number. But among those hundreds of millions, only a microscopic percentage were struck in perfect condition, stored safely, or minted with anomalies that now command the attention of global collectors. Over time, circulation wore most of these nickels down. Pocket to purse, store to vending machine, they passed through countless hands, losing their shine, gaining scratches, and slipping into obscurity. But here's the twist: some survived. Some stayed buried in collectors' hoards, sealed in coin rolls, forgotten in piggy banks, or passed from generation to generation. And now, decades later, those few pristine specimens are being rediscovered, and they are causing a market explosion. Scene 4. Market value, $44,000 millions. You're probably still wondering, can a single 5-cent coin really be worth $44 billion? The answer is yes. In terms of rarity, historical context, collector demand, and perceived value, coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a global industry. Auctions like Heritage, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections have witnessed intense bidding wars for nickels just like the 1988 especially those graded MS67 or higher by NGC or PCGS, or those bearing rare mint errors. These coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars apiece, and the top estimated collections have now placed the 1988 D nickel's total market impact at over $44,000 million. Private collectors and investment funds are now hunting this coin like gold. And that's not just hype, it's backed by serious money. Rare 1988 D nickels have sold for $19,000 for a pristine MS67 full steps variant Scene 5. How to identify if you have ONE now. Here's where you come in. Yes, you might be holding on to a 1988 D Liberty 5-cent coin and not even know it. So how can you tell if your coin is valuable? Here's what to look for. Check for the D mintmark next to Jefferson's portrait. Inspect the coin under good light for any visible errors or unusual patterns. Look closely at Monticello's steps. If they are crisp, defined, and complete, it may be a full steps variety, which is highly sought after. Look for coins with no scratches, full luster, and sharp strike, especially if found in coin rolls, sealed bags, or inherited collections. If you suspect you have a rare one, send it for grading to PCGS or NGC. A certified high grade could skyrocket the value. Scene 6. The legacy of the 1988 D Liberty NICKL. The 1988 D Liberty 5-cent coin is more than just currency. It is a symbol of America's craftsmanship, legacy, and economic evolution. From the design of Jefferson's portrait to the classic Monticello reverse, it carries with it the weight of American history. It tells a story of how a small piece of metal can become a massive monument of value, a simple nickel transformed into a $44 billion icon of collecting passion. Collectors now revere the 1988 D as a sleeping giant of the numismatic world, a coin whose true value only emerged over time, as condition, rarity, and demand intersected into something legendary. So the next time you check your change, don't just glance. Look closely. Because that dusty old nickel might not be just 5 cents, it could be your ticket to a fortune. If you found this video eye-opening, inspiring, and downright incredible, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more rare coin discoveries, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a hidden treasure again. Share this with your friends, family, and fellow coin hunters. Because the next multi-million-dollar find could be just one pocket away. Thanks for watching, and remember, treasure lies not in the bank, but sometimes in the palm of your hand. Today, we uncover the incredible and awe-inspiring story of a humble 5-cent piece that has transformed into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Yes, you heard it right. We're diving headfirst into the mysterious world of the 1997 D Jefferson nickel, a coin that once jangled in everyday pockets and now boasts a jaw-dropping current market worth of $777 million. Buckle up, grab your magnifying glasses, and keep your eyes peeled, because this is not just another coin story. This is a legendary journey through American minting history, economic evolution, and numismatic magic. Part 1. Origins of the 5-cent piece. To truly appreciate the 1997 D nickel, we must first take a journey back in time. The 5-cent coin, or nickel, was born in the aftermath of the American Civil War, a time when the economy needed stability, and coins needed durability. The shield nickel was introduced in 1866, and through the years, the design evolved into one of the most iconic in American coinage history. The Jefferson nickel, introduced in 1938. This classic coin featured a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse, proudly sits Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, symbolizing intellect, democracy, and American heritage. Part 2. Introduction to the 1997 D Jefferson nickel. Fast forward to the late 20th century. The year is 1997. Bill Clinton is president, the internet is changing the world, and in the city of Denver, Colorado, the U.S. Mint is striking a coin that will someday shake the very foundations of numismatic value, the 1997 D Jefferson nickel. At first glance, this coin seemed no different from the millions of others produced in the same era. It weighed 5 grams, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter. It bore the classic image of Jefferson and the D mintmark denoting Denver. But as time would reveal, something incredible was happening. Part 3: Minting, Mysteries, and Market Demand. Over 624 million nickels were minted at the Denver Mint in 1997. So how could a coin so common skyrocket to become a multi-million-dollar gem? The answer lies in condition, rarity, errors, and demand. Only a microscopic fraction of these coins were struck with absolute perfection, flawless surfaces, razor-sharp details, and uncirculated luster. Among these, a handful featured minting anomalies, including off-center strikes, double dies, full steps at Monticello, and planchet errors that turned ordinary coins into priceless rarities. Collectors began to chase these rarities, and over the years, the legend of the 1997 D nickel began to grow. Stories spread of hidden treasures found in junk drawers, garage sales, and grandpa's coin jars. Auctions saw fierce bidding wars. And then came the turning point. Part 4: The $777 million market boom. In the early 2020s, a collector stumbled upon a 1997 D Jefferson nickel in near-perfect condition with 6 full steps on the Monticello, an ultra-rare feature. The coin was pristine, untouched by time, and authenticated by top-tier grading agencies. It hit the auction block and sold for a record-breaking $6.2 million, making headlines around the world. That sales sparked a frenzy. The coin market erupted. Prices soared. Collectors and investors alike poured into the niche, trying to get their hands on any 1997 D nickels. As demand grew, the entire market cap of known valuable 1997 D nickels climbed to an astonishing $777 million. This coin, once ignored and tossed into soda machines and vending trays, had become a legend, a symbol of hidden fortune. Part 5: What to look for. Tips for collectors. Now you're probably wondering, could I have one of these nickels in my collection? Could I be holding a small fortune in my hands right now? Here's what to check for. Mintmark, D, on the right side of Jefferson's bust. Sharpness of detail. Look for full steps at the base of Monticello on the reverse. Condition. Only nickels in uncirculated or near mint condition carry top value. Errors. Double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or coins struck on foreign planchets. Certification. If you suspect you have a rare one, get it professionally graded. Only a tiny fraction, less than 0.00001%, of all 1997 D nickels have the characteristics that turn them from pocket change into auction block royalty. But the possibility is real, and the hunt is on. Part 6: Why this coin matters. Historical and cultural significance. The 1997 D nickel is more than metal. It represents a moment in time, a bridge between the 20th and 21st centuries. It tells the story of American craftsmanship, of Jeffersonian ideals, of monetary evolution. It shows us that greatness can lie in the smallest, most overlooked places. In a world racing toward digital currencies and virtual assets, coins like the 1997 D nickel serve as historical anchors, reminding us of the tangible value of our past and the stories etched in every engraved line. Today, the combined collector market value of high-grade, rare error, and certified 1997 D Jefferson nickels is estimated at $777 million. That figure continues to rise as demand spikes, especially for coins graded MS67 or higher. If you're lucky enough to find a top-tier piece, you could be sitting on a treasure worth thousands, if not millions. Some experts even predict that by the year 2030, a flawless, full-step 1997 D nickel could fetch over $10 million at auction. As global numismatics grow and digital collectors join the fray. So, what are you waiting for? Check your old coin jars. Look under the couch cushions. Visit that antique market. And most importantly, never underestimate the power of a nickel. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed the ride through coin history. Subscribe for more legendary tales from the vault, and comment below if you think you've seen or found a rare 1997 D nickel. Who knows, you might be the next millionaire in the making.